Make the ground shake.
What is up, guys? It's me, Domino, and I've seen a lot of gaming setups recently, and it really inspired me to make my own. Now, my gaming setup has really gone from nothing to a lot in the last year, so I'm really looking forward to show it you guys, and hopefully you enjoy this. I'm going to start right off by showing you the main thing. I'm not going to leave that out till last to make you watch through the whole video, because that's just cruel. I'm just going to go straight in there. So, here we go. Boom. There is my gaming setup. Now, I'm going to go through from left to right on all of these great things here. This is a budget gaming setup. This is not all of the most expensive equipment. This is me trying to make a gaming setup that wasn't ridiculously high, something that most people can afford. Something where it's not going to be something that I have to pay ridiculous amounts for. My PC is middle range. It's not something high end that cost me like £3 grand. It's middle range, so yeah, I'm going to get stuck straight into that. Alright guys, so here we go. First, I'm just going to start off with the kind of basic things that you're going to have to definitely have for your gaming setup. First thing are some good chairs. I suggest more than one, because when you've got friends around you need to have some space for them. So I've just, literally, I didn't pay a penny for these. These are just some kind of standard office chairs. I don't know what make they are. But I actually got these for free. 2 of them. Because my dad managed to get them for free. I'm not sure quite how. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to start straight off on the left hand side. First thing being my old PC. A Windows XP Dell computer. Now, this thing I don't use anymore. It's kind of really dusty. But no, this was a pretty low-end PC. Just something that you browse the internet and watch Netflix on, pretty much. But anyway, moving on to the next thing. The lamp. It's just a kind of, I think it's an Argos lamp, nothing special about that. Now here we have a Dell Inspiron laptop, Windows 7 laptop. Now this is really nice. I used to play Minecraft on this, and it's just good for kind of grabbing it and going on Google. And yeah, I don't really use it that much anymore. My mum uses it quite a lot. I don't use it that much, but it's still a good laptop. Another thing I should point out is this table, which I got from Argos, I think. Yeah. Well, no, IKEA. I got it from IKEA. It's an IKEA table. It's one of the kind of, it's not really expensive. It's one of the ones you build yourself. It's like you pick the top and then you pick the legs. I think it was about 40 quid, maybe 50. But yeah, it's a good table. I recommend you go and check them out if you don't want to pay loads for a table. And it's also actually 2 tables, so I could set it up in a corner if I wanted. Right, next thing is my PlayStation 3. Yeah, I've had this probably about a year. It's my second PlayStation X, actually. Because my first one, I had an old fat one, which I can actually show you here. My old fat PlayStation 3. But yeah, that broke. I had to get it fixed, then it broke again, and then I just got a new one. So yeah, and I've got the box. It's only a 160GB model. But it's fine for what I need, really. I've had it about a year. Yeah, and I've got the Pyramid charger as well, and I've got a remote for it. Next thing, before I move on to anything else, is the speakers. I don't really use these that much, but they've got some pretty cool blue LEDs on, and they also come with a subwoofer around the side. They're Advent, I think, which is not a very well-known make, but they're pretty good speakers. They've got some nice bass. Now, next thing, which is one of the things I love about this, is my Astro A40's 2013 edition headset. Now, this is a really nice headset, good quality. I use this for my PlayStation and my PC, mainly my PC, with the mix amp. I've actually got it, 2 cables set up, and I can switch them around. I could spend like 100 quid on this special automatic switcher, but I don't think it's really a point, to be honest. Now, next thing is my monitors. I have a HKC monitor, which is 19-inch, I think, and that's a really nice monitor. I don't think it's full HD, but it's still pretty high. And my second monitor, which is brand new, the BenQ monitor. I'm not sure what, I think it's a, I don't know, well, I've got the box here, I can check. Yeah, I think I literally got this like 2 days ago. It's a GLC 450, 24-inch, full HD. HDMI. Yeah, this is a really good monitor, and yeah, I've got a webcam on there. HD, I think it says Creative on it, I'm not sure. It's a pretty nice webcam. Might get something higher end later, but also something that I do with this monitor, because I use it for PlayStation as well. So I've got a switcher here with all the HDMIs plugged into it. I just click this button right here, and this one stays on my PC, and this one switches over to my PlayStation just there, so that I can play PlayStation and keep Skype on and talk to my friends or whatever. So that's pretty cool, so that I don't have to keep swapping the HDMIs around or doing anything like that. Now, my keyboard and mouse, this is a I think it's Chinese, called Alula. Now, it's very similar to Razer, and they're really nice. You can pick them up for about 30 quid, these keyboards, probably about 5-10 for the mouse. They're really good if you don't want to spend like 80 quid on something that's not even that good, just a Alienware you could get. But anyway, this is all about the budget. Now, this is really good for the money. You have exchangeable white click keys that you can click in any of these, and yeah, and this mouse is pretty nice as well. It's got some alternate buttons here, and I think I've got the box for that as well, which I can show you. The yeah, Alula. I'm not sure the exact make. I'll link these things into Amazon if I feel like it. And my mouse mat, a Razer Goliath, I think is that how you say it? Not Goliath, a Goliath, which is a nice mouse mat. It's very big, smooth. Yeah, I really like gaming on this. It's really smooth. So yeah, now the last thing is my PC, which I'm going to open up right now. Alright guys, so this is my PC. You might have seen it from my hard drive installation video. Now, it's custom built PC from PC Specialist. Great website, you should go and check those out if you're looking for a PC and you don't want to risk building one yourself. Now, it's not ridiculously high end. The case is nice. The case is a really good case, which is a Mellostrom T90 black gaming case. The processor, pretty high end for what I need, to be honest, is a AMD FX 6350 6-core, and that runs at like 4.2 gigahertz, I think. Yeah, something like that. So that is a pretty good processor for what I need. Graphics card, 1GB AMD Radeon R7 250, which again, not too high. I'm thinking of upgrading my graphics card, maybe. It runs something high. It runs every game I played at probably 60, 70 FPS, probably more. It's maybe 75 FPS at least. Minecraft, it runs at like 120. Just really medium graphics. High end, you can run most games at about 40 to 60. But I would like to run games ultra and get at least 60 FPS, which is why I'll probably upgrade. So yeah, no second graphics card. I might do that eventually. The storage hard drives. I have two 1TB hard drives. I installed the second one myself. Power supply VS450 Corsair, which is not too high. I'm going to have to upgrade that soon if I start upgrading anything else, because I'm not going to have enough power. But yeah, this is my PC. It's got a HDMI disk drive, not that that's really interesting to anyone, and 8GB of RAM, which is pretty standard for a gaming PC. So yeah, that's my PC. Altogether, I think it's worth about just over 700, I think, including all of my installations, things that I've done. So yeah, and it's also got blue LEDs on the fan. It's got a ridiculous amount of fans. It's got one on the top just here, one on the back just here, one on the front behind these side panels, and this massive one on the side. So yeah. Alright, so you've seen inside my PC. I'll probably just go over some of the little things I've got now, like games and accessories. Got my two PlayStation 3 remotes just here. This is my cable wall. It's just an easy way to store cables. It used to have Nerf guns on it, now it's got cables on it. This is my camera stand here, which I'm not using. Down here, I don't know what these are. We've got a dongle here, a Netgear one, and I don't know what that is. Some video converter thing, something. But yeah, some HDMI AVG converters. And then up here we've got my games, which I'll go through in a second. PlayStation Move controller, don't really go on that, but yeah. Another two black PlayStation remotes, a PlayStation keyboard that actually clips onto the remote, and here we've got my PlayStation remote just here, which lights up red, and runs off a dongle as well. Now, I'll go through my games, it won't take too long. The only PC games I actually got on disc, Far Cry 3 and Battlefield 4, because I don't know, I started getting them on disc and then realised there wasn't really a point. PlayStation 3 games, I'll just go through those quickly. Yeah, don't feel obliged to watch this if you aren't really interested in my games. Star Wars Lego Complete Saga, Wonderbook, which is a Harry Potter thing my sister plays. Ratchet & Clank, Batman, Motorstorm Pacific Rift, Motorstorm Apocalypse, Modern Warfare 3, Saints Row 3, Skyrim, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Need for Speed Shift, Borderlands 2, COD 4, Orange Box, Battlefield 3 on PlayStation, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and Grand Theft Auto 5, which is one of my favourite PlayStation games. So yeah, now I'll just go through my PC games, which is probably something that you guys will be interested in. Right. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Counter-Strike Source, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, I think one of them's Source. Day of Defeat Source, Deathmatch Classic, Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, Half-Life, Deathmatch, Half-Life Source, Half-Life Opposing Force, Half-Life Blue Shift, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Half-Life 2 The Lost Coast, Left 4 Dead 2 Beta, Team Fortress 2, Rochi, I don't know, that's some weird game. Portal 1, Portal 2, Dead Space 1, Garry's Mod, PlanetSide 2, Tom Clancy's Blacklist, Warframe, Tekkit, Minecraft, Far Cry 3, Watch Dogs, and Battlefield 4. Then we've got just Steam Origins, Uplay, Skype, and all that. And yeah, my editing software, which is Camtasia Studios, which I also used to record. And yeah, anyway, that's, I think, basically it. I think I've showed everything of my gaming setup. Let's take one last look back. Everything just there. I think this is a pretty good gaming setup. Also, I've got my old headset there, which is 4 games, I don't know. But yeah, I'll link some of these products probably in the video, and the prices. I think it's about $1,250, or maybe more than that altogether. Oh, also something that you won't see is my camera, which I'm recording with the Canon. I'm not sure what make it is, but it records in HD. So yeah, oh, the SX150IS, I think. Yeah, you wouldn't see that. And I think that's everything. Actually, there might be one last thing. This is pretty much the last thing. This is a big white caravan board that I use as a webcam background. I might also be able to use this as a green screen, I'm not sure, but yeah, just to keep things nice and white behind me instead of just seeing the whole of my room and my Star Wars Lego. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gaming setup. Give me a like if you like this gaming setup. Don't dislike because you're jealous. I don't want any of that. Just if there's something that you like or don't like, yeah, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think, and I will see you guys next time.